Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this week's Plan With Me, where I am gonna do the Q&A. So it is currently 9:55 in the morning on Tuesday morning, and this has to go up tomorrow, so I'm just gonna get this done with before I go work. I am using Haunted House. I realize that there's a typo there. Like, I don't know if it follows through. It does. Who Haunted? But obviously it doesn't matter. From Caress Press. So that picture is so creepy. It's very just like brown neutral toned. I don't think that I did anything great this week, honestly. I love this other box, this box here. But I also hope that this video is not like severely long, because I've never done like a talk through base type thing. But it did come with this freebie that has the correct spelling there. And then I did pick up the 15mm to go with it. And then I am pairing it with this Caress Press foil bundle. This is the like rose colored pink foil bundle. I don't know what happened to this. It's got like lines in it. And like something under this. I don't know. But then the bottom washi, the scripts, icons, and hole protectors, date numbers, and then the underlays. So bear with me, because this is probably going to be a disaster of a base. All right, so let me get out my questions. I'm going to go from the first ones that were asked to the last, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish them all, but if I don't, I will just I don't know, do this again sometime if it doesn't go too bad. But I don't know also if I said, but this is for October 17th through the 23rd. I think this was a fairly boring week for me. I don't really know what I did. So again, did not pull any stickers for this yet either, and it's got to go up tomorrow. So I'll just start with Karan's questions. He asked, what planet is your favorite and why? So my favorite planet is not even really a planet anymore. It became not a planet on my birthday back in like 2004, and it's Pluto. So I like forget how to plan, but yeah, Pluto is my favorite. It always has been, just because it's like a little tiny dwarf planet, you know. But then he asked, what state would you never want to go to? Maybe Montana. I really have no idea. I've only ever visited like East Coast states, so I don't really know what's out there, but like, sorry if anybody's from Montana and I said that, but I don't think that there's really like a state I would not go to at least once. Midwest Maggie asked, what is your favorite / least favorite thing about being a shop owner? So my favorite thing has to be that I have the freedom to make my own hours, to like yesterday was Halloween. I didn't have to like request that day off. I could just literally go do all the Halloween things with my kids. That's ripped now. And I was able to take the day off, so definitely love that. And at the same time, my least favorite thing about being a shop owner is that I do work 24/7. I literally, like, even if I'm not working, I'm working. It is my hobby, so it's very, I don't want to say like hard to get away from, but it's not easy at the same time. So I am always working. I do have like a schedule of when I print and cut stickers, but other than that, if it's designing or social media or whatever, like, I'm always working. So that's definitely rough. I have been trying to take at least one full day off where I don't do anything shop related outside of like social media, because it is my hobby still, and like planning and stuff. But it's definitely like a it's very hard to just take the day off. Anyway, she also asked, how has Shopify been going? And I think it's been going really good. So that's also kind of like a learning curve. I don't really have any shop owner friends that have had Shopify, so it's been kind of like I have to figure it out on my own. But like, I know Lynn from Leonard Designs started her Shopify after, and like I've helped her with that, so that was good that like I learned things the hard way so that she doesn't have to figure them out the hard way. But I think it's been going really good. I was really afraid of switching from Etsy to Shopify, but the first month went really well, so I closed my closed my Etsy. However, I did not realize that if you close your Etsy, like, you don't close it, you go on vacation mode or whatever, and you don't put your stuff to like not auto renew, it'll still auto renew. So I just got like a $10 charge from Etsy from auto renewing listings. So that stinks. But she said that wellness planner you hold, how's that going? It's not really. I am very on and off with it. A lot of it is due to time, obviously. I don't really have a ton of time. With 3 kids, owning a shop, and trying to like eat good, there's times where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do really good this week, and then like I do it for half the week, or like I'll track half the week. What am I looking for? Glitter headers. And then I'll forget about it, and I've wasted some kits because I'm like, oh, okay, this is going really good, let me lay down next week's base. Yeah, not good. Do I color block? I think I'm gonna color block. I don't have any day extenders, so that's good. But yeah, so that's how that's going. Maria asked, she's hilarious. I actually remember she told me I did not have to ask these, or answer these, just because she was being dumb. But she did ask if I could go anywhere with my bestie, where would I go? And that's her. So that's why she's being dumb. But honestly, I'd go anywhere. I haven't met her in real life, so it'd be really good to meet her. Even though my husband's like, what if she's a serial killer? My husband does not get the dynamic of online friendship. But yeah. And then she asked, matching tattoo with your bestie? And I think, yeah, like, I love matching tattoos. I don't care if we fall out or whatever. Like, I'm not gonna get your name tattooed on me. I don't even have my husband's name tattooed on me. I do have my kids. My kids are on this arm, but obviously they're my kids. But matching tattoos, I feel like, are great. Like, I have a matching tattoo with my husband. So those were some of Maria's dumb questions. Oh, and then Midwest_Maggie again asked, favorite wax fall scents. I'm also reading these like off my phone over here, so it is kind of hard to plan and do this. But my favorite fall wax scents are, I don't love, that's crooked, I gotta fix that. I don't love apple. I actually hate apple cinnamon. I think mostly because like that was kind of like my go-to candle growing up, and now that like they actually have different scents everywhere, like I've kind of expanded my scent preferences. Sorry, just dying with cough still. But since I've expanded my scent preferences, it's not so basic. But I do like spicy scents. Like my husband's got one called Spice Cookies and Almonds, and I love that one. I also have a code for that shop. I gave myself a code. It's Black Magic Melt. It's in the description. But anything spicy, like cinnamon is okay to an extent. I think a lot of people would say like they don't love red hot cinnamon, and I think that's me too. Look, you guys get to watch me struggle with date numbers in real time. Pumpkin, I like pumpkin. And that's like it. I don't know. Planning with Rex. I hope I said that right. It's R-A-Q-S. I know it's Raquel, but she asked, what shop's inserts do you think you will use for next year? So I already bought, I'm so dumb, like I am impatient, so I bought cross presses while they were not on sale. Like right now they're half off, undated. I think they're half off, I'm pretty sure, because they were like 30 and 35 when I bought them, and now I think they're like 15. But yeah, so I bought those, and then she posted on Instagram that her new inserts are available. I think those are coming this week. So I did haul, which my haul should be up on Friday, but I did haul them this week, and I do say like what I have planned for the inserts that I bought and what I'm gonna buy, the new ones that she's doing dated. I really am not good with undated. However, I think I am going to be using the undated for my filming planner. And then Kristen's planner asked, what is my favorite icon in my shop? It's really hard because I like never use the icon, but I think my little colorful teddy bears, the little bow on its neck is colorful. Also, I love my little gingerbread icons. I usually resort to the teddy bears because it's not Christmas and those aren't in shop, but it is now Christmas-ish time. And the gingerbreads are in shop. So my gingerbread and my teddy bears. I also like the White Claw cans. And there are a few icons that like I designed and drew myself, which I'm like sort of proud of, but they're not as cute, so. And then she asked also, why is Kristen the best? And don't mind my loud chair. I always sit on my foot and then I fall asleep. But it's so funny because there are definitely two kinds of people. The kind that asks why they're the best, and the kind that asks why you are the best. Because Laurel asked, why are you the best? But I just lost this for a minute. This is like my old Erin Condren ruler thing. I think it's like the only ruler in my house, which is wild. So, and then Lynn from Linner Designs asked what my dream life looks like. I mean, like, if I could have any life, I would definitely have like a Kardashian's life or something. Oh god, that's not good. This is not gonna come out good. I sliced the bottom thing, so now it's crooked, but whatever. I only have to look at it for a day. But realistically, my dream life is kind of like it is now. Like, I have a bunch of kids, but I love providing for them, and man, this is tough. Why she's gotta ask tough questions? So it's definitely not far off of like what my life is now. I would 1000% love to have a house. Because apartment living is crap. I'm very like nomadic though, so I love to move around places. I love to move furniture and things. But I really hate living in an apartment, especially the ones I live in. Sorry, that got really quiet because I had to concentrate. But yeah, my god, did I just cut the paper a little? I don't ever like cut bottom stuff, but so to sum it up, my dream life looks a lot like it is now. I would have a house and probably less debt. Like, I'd love to be in less debt, but again, owning things like a car or a house a lot of the time comes with the debt. So I would also not be living here, but I don't want to, like, in this town, but I don't want to move because I moved a lot as a kid and I just don't want to do that to my kids. So I want them to stay, like, in the same school district. But yeah, Laurel Nicole Plans asked favorite horror franchise, not individual movie. I don't know if she knows this, but technically it is a franchise, right? Because I feel like that was like a don't say it thing. Because it is my favorite. Yeah, this is like a really thick paper compared to everything else. But yeah, it, the Conjuring universe, absolutely love. And then I think that's it. Right now we're watching the Conjuring movies. Oh my god, this has the freaking double box thing. I'm such an idiot. Whatever. I think it's maybe SBC that does not do the double box. Whatever. Anyway, then she asked my favorite band. And that one's tough. I think overall I'd say probably A Day to Remember. I definitely think that their show was like the best show. The lead singer came down for a song, like came out kind of like to the crowd for a song, and their photographer actually ended up capturing the picture of him grabbing my hand, and that's on their Instagram from like 2019. We literally saw like 3 shows back to back. But that one we just kind of lucked out on because of my sister-in-law. But yeah, I'd say A Day to Remember. And then she asked, favorite thing to do in your downtime? What downtime? It's so funny though because, oh my god, look at that. I just peeled that all off. Okay, this is gonna be a mess. Back when like these questions were asked like a year ago, I mean not really a year ago, but back when they were asked, my answer would have been different, but now I just play like game pigeon games, which I don't know if anybody knows what those are, but they're in like iMessage. If you have an iPhone, there's an app that you can get that's called Game Pigeon, and you play games in it. And yeah, that's literally what I do in my downtime. It's funny because she just texted me a game and was like, when you have time. So I play with her and Maria. I thought that was a freaking piece of hair. Oh my god, that was creepy. That's just bottom washi I caught. Did I already do those? Yeah. So that's pretty much what I do in my downtime. I don't really get a lot of downtime, like I said. If I do, I'm usually like planning. And then she asked, oh, we're like getting up on the end. Cool, because this is like coming up to the end. Favorite Harry Potter characters. So this list is long. I love Luna Lovegood. Lupin is my favorite adult. And I actually like did not like, I don't like Harry really. He's very like naive, I guess. I don't know. But I loved Ron, starting with like starting in the Deathly Hallows book when he jumped in to grab the Sword of Gryffindor. Loved that, because I don't think that anybody gives Ron the amount of credit that he deserves. Plus, he's my birthday twin, like, actually in real life. So, I have one last question. Laurel, again, asked, what do you like most about fall? I like, I don't know, the cozy. Like, outside of Halloween, I like the coziness of it. I don't particularly have like anything else that I love about fall. I think I'm gonna use these creepy girls. Is this like in a box? Oh yeah, they're down here. Yeah, that looks whatever. But yeah, the coziness, really. I love big sweaters and stuff, but I also personally prefer like winter to spring is probably my favorite transition time of year, because I'll also do the weekend banner if I don't rip it. But it's my favorite transition of the year, because for me, it's like getting out of this depression and going into something fresh and new, and like, it's also probably my most depressive time, because I literally think that like the warm weather is coming in, and it's not, because then we get a snowstorm. But I think that's gonna be really hard to edit. I can't believe that was only half an hour though. So I'm sorry if I didn't answer literally anything that was asked, because I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. It's very hard for me to multitask, apparently. However, I will see you in like your time, a few seconds, for the day by day. All right, so it's been about 12 hours since I filmed earlier, but yeah, let's get into the day by day. So, for the sidebar, I have this October script from my shop. This is in font 2. And then I have this little house, like haunted house little guy thing from Once More With Love. And 2-week script from my 1-year countdown. That's in font 1. And then I do just have this little spooky coffin thing for my shop. And then to Monday, I am color blocking. Can't forget that. The first thing that I marked was that I worked. So, working. And then I did have a true crime binge this day. And then that's not straight. My cousin, her wife, and their son came over. And then I marked watching Pretty Little Liars. I didn't do like a fantastic job grabbing colors that match this kit, for one. And also, my neighbor next door is like slamming doors. But also, I did not do a good job of like color blocking. What the fuck? Color blocking the colors. But for work this week, I have the swear to God, every time I talk, somebody slams the door. I'm so over apartment living. And, like, my next door neighbor has, like, some personal vendetta against us that, like, we don't know. Like, I don't get her silent beef with us. But for work this week, I have these little cute ghosts from my shop and then work script from the foil bundle. For true crime binging this week, I have these little... Now they're yelling. I think this is a Dottie Grim Reaper from Sweet With Paper. And True Crime Binge, I did print and cut stickers so that the whole spread is full. I literally only needed 4. So that was kind of annoying. But the ones that I did, this is very like font 4 heavy, like that's font 4. So I went with font 4 for everything. But that's from my shop. I don't know if you can tell that. And then I have these little batch from like my Halloween sampler icon sheet. And Jessa and Lorraine, which is one of the scripts that I print and cut. And then for Pretty Little Liars, I have this little HBO Max TV from my shop. And then Pretty Little Liars in font 4. Cute. And then the second half of the day, I did take a shower. I don't always mark, again, don't always mark when I take a shower. But if I have space or whatever, I do because I have the stickers for it. And then after my shower, I did a face mask. And then we finished up the night by watching The Handmaid's Tale. I want to use I think I'm just gonna use a solid label. I think it's this that's crooked. I don't know. But for taking a shower, I have this girl from McPlans. And then shower time script in font 4 from my shop. For my face mask, I have this girl from Fox and Cactus and face mask script from my shop in font 4. And then for The Handmaid's Tale, I have this Praise Be bonnet from my shop and The Handmaid's Tale in font 5 from my shop. And then on to Tuesday, I have 8 things to mark. First thing that I marked is that it was payday. And then my daughter was home this day because she was so sick. She just had like a slight fever and stuff. Just kidding. That was marking up early, and then this was marking that my daughter was home this day. And then I did work. She hates missing school though. She loves school so much. Okay, so for payday, I have I don't know. Yeah, okay. For payday, I have this little pumpkin for my cute Spooktober sheet and payday script from the foil bundle. For being up early, I have this bat from the cute Spooktober sheet and up early script in font 4 from my shop. For Amelia being home, I have these little piggies from McPlans. And then with Mila custom for my shop in font 4. And then for working again, same thing. Little cute ghost and work script. Second half of the day, I watched Pretty Little Liars. And I also took a nap. I don't like how big these flags are, but I also got my meal box this day, which is linked down below. It's EveryPlate, but I don't have like the HelloFresh this week. I literally have an EveryPlate script, so yay for that. I was gonna use another little thing, but it's not gonna work. So I will use one of these and probably just like layer this kit. Because we watched The Handmaid's Tale. Also, me just now realizing that my window was open and it was probably loud, so I am sorry about that. But for Pretty Little Liars, I have the HBO Max TV again and script from my shop. For napping, I have this Skull Deco from my shop and Nap in font 4. For EveryPlate, I have this meal kit sticker from Once More with Love and EveryPlate Custom in font 4. I don't know if you guys like feel the same, but when a spread is like cohesive with the font, it's so satisfying. It doesn't happen for me a lot, but and then we watched The Handmaid's Tale. I think we caught up this day on Wednesday, and then we've been watching them weekly since then. But the first thing that I marked on Wednesday was that my son had Lego League. And then I have 9 things to mark, so this is going to be fun. Maybe I shouldn't have color blocked. I'll figure it out. Then I uploaded and worked. Where's my... Right here. And True Crime binged. And then had Panera. This does not look very good, but I really don't care. Because I gotta fit these things. Okay. For Lego League, I have this Lego. It's a building block from my shop. And Lego League Custom in font 4 from my shop. Actually, yeah, custom from my shop. For uploading, I believe I have this pumpkin from my shop. This is from like the October 2021 colorway. And then upload script from PlannaHannah. For working, same thing, different day. And then True Crime. This is going to be the same thing every time I mark it. And then for Panera, I have this Panera bag from my shop and Panera script in font 4. And then the second half of the day, I watched Pretty Little Liars. I guess I could have like used these strips, but yeah, watched Pretty Little Liars, and then Amelia did my makeup. She's done my makeup a lot. She actually just did my makeup tonight and last night. And she charges real money. And then I was on the phone with a friend that I hadn't talked to in a really long time. Because of things that I hate that. Anyway, things were not very good, but I talked to her on the phone, which is weird because I don't really talk to people on the phone. But yeah, so we talked on the phone. Haven't really talked to her much since, for reasons, but it is what it is. So for Pretty Little Liars, this is the only day that I'm using my A icons because I'm running out of like non-colorful ones. And then the Pretty Little Liars script. For Amelia doing my makeup, I have this lipstick from, I actually took it down with my goth makeup. And then with Mila Custom in font 4. For being on the phone, I have these bat cell phone, or this bat cell phone from my shop. And then Caitlin Custom. And then watching more Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if I said that, but the TV time's from my shop. It's not a custom. So that is the first half. There's not much like of this like rose color in the first half. It will be more filled in the second half, but onto the second half of the week. Thursday, the first thing that I marked was that just kidding, my kids had a half day. And then I worked. I hate when they have half days because it like throws off my whole schedule, and like this whole day was kind of weird for me, but yeah. So they had a half day. I worked. We ended up getting them, well, we all got McDonald's for lunch, and we got like the little Happy Meal buckets for them. And we all got little, well, they all got, speaking of my children, one is yelling right now, but they all got little ghost buckets. And then I watched Miss Congeniality. I kind of just like put on, I don't know, maybe I just like randomly chose a movie that's on my bucket list and watched it. I laid in bed and watched it, the whole movie. I think I actually ate my food in bed. Yeah, it was a weird day for me. So to mark that my kids had a half day, I have this, I don't know how I'm gonna position this, but pencil and apple from Fabled Court, and then half day script from my shop in font 4. Working, same thing, different day. And then for McDonald's this day, I have a McDonald's bag from my shop. actually probably did not need to cut that, so that looks funny, but... And then also this McDonald's script for my shop is about 4. And then for watching Miss Congeniality, I have this little ghost with popcorn, and this is from Whimsical Cat Studio. It's either Whimsical Cat or Fox and Cactus. And then Miss Congeniality script from my maybe chick flick bucket list. And then the second half of the day, I took a shower with Joseph. So we don't actually do that a lot, so I marked that. It's actually the worst thing ever because he can't handle hot water. Let me know if you ever shower with your spouse and if they can handle hot water, because he cannot. So I take cold showers whenever I shower with him. And then watch Pretty Little Liars, and then I straighten my hair. I was gonna say I must have had like something to do on Friday, but I totally did, so it makes more sense why I straightened my hair. And then we ended the night with a true crime binge, which has been happening a lot. We've actually been listening to like the deck a lot more now that we've kind of caught up on Crime Junkie and Big Mad True Crime. I have tried other podcasts and I just can't get into them. I don't know what it is. However, for showering with Joe, I have a With My Love script from SBC, and then the same shower girl I used earlier in the week from McPlans. For Pretty Little Liars, I have this HBO Max TV and Pretty Little Liars script again. For straightening my hair, I have this straightener from my shop, as well as the straighten hair script in font 5 from my shop. And then for, I'm gonna cut her feet still. True crime, same thing, different day. She's still really, really big. Let me see if I can cut her more. All right, and then that was Friday. Just kidding, that was Thursday. On to Friday. The first thing that I marked was that I set up my bedroom. So I bought like new curtains, new bedding. I have like lights behind my bed now. I have like the faux, I mean I actually have a headboard too, but like I have like the faux light headboard with the curtains and the lights and they like twinkle and stuff. I put up all new wall shelves. I changed a bunch in here. In here, I say in here because my desk right now where I'm sitting is in my bedroom. But yeah, I set it all up on Friday and it was phenomenal. That is so crooked. I just wanted a kind of like, because I got like white bedding, like all my wall shelves and stuff are white, and like I'm just trying to brighten it up in here so it's not so depressing. Because I do love black, but black is depressing. However, continuing, we went shopping after we set up the bedroom. I think we went to Target and Spirit because we were trying to find Halloween costumes for us. And then I did have my lash appointment, which she did something different with them, and I love that. My retention too, like I go back on Thursday morning, And my retention's just so good this week, or these 2 weeks. I don't like how that first one is. I don't care. So I have these little pillows from my silk pillow sheet and set up bedroom custom thing that I just printed and cut for myself in font 4. And then for shopping, I have the shopping bear from my shop, and then with my love script from SBC. And then for my lash appointment, I have this mascara from Fox and Pip and appointment script from the foil bundle. The second half of the day, my sister-in-law came over and smelled some wax and bought some wax, so I marked that with a wax, you'll see. And then after she left, we listened to some true crime. Let me actually like put this down first. Okay. And then I will do a little thing for the true crime. Because then I finished my night playing Game Pigeon. I don't know if you guys play Game Pigeon. I've so far gotten Laurel and Maria addicted to it. But my friend Gina is actually the one that got me addicted to it, and that's who I marked playing it with this night. So yeah, that's what I used to mark that. So for Kara coming over, which she's going to be doing a plan with me, so I'm going to ask on my Instagram probably today, that this video goes up, for questions for her. But the wax melter, and that's from my shop, and then this is a custom for my shop in font 5. And then for true crime, same thing, different day. And then for Game Pigeon with Gina, I have like this little Pong icon from my shop, and with Gina Custom in font 5 for my shop. I kind of wish it was over more. Whatever. Now, Saturday. This is where it gets hard because I literally have like 3 and 2 little things left and a lot to mark. So, the first thing that I marked on Saturday was that I designed. And then I marked that we ended up going to a different spirit and like the outskirts of our city, and it was scary in there for one. It was like really dirty. But I ended up finding my Halloween costume there. And then one of these weeks, Declan stayed home from school and missed his Coke and Mentos experiment. So we bought Coke and Mentos and did that experiment with him. Well, with all the kids. And then I went and got my nails done. Not that I hate them, I've gotten a lot of compliments on them, but one, the woman was rushing, so they don't look as great as they should. 2, I was way overcharged. Like, there's things that people have charged me for, which are fine, but then she's like, she overcharged me for a lot of things. I've never paid as much for nails that I have this time. So, will I ever go back to this lady? No, absolutely not. I will make sure I go to anybody else but her. However, for designing this day, I have this like candles and book from Papershire. It's from the Practical Magic sheet. And then design script from SBC. For buying my Halloween costume, this literally does not match at all. And I'm not even going to apologize about it, because if you saw my post on Instagram on Saturday, this past Saturday, I was Lydia Dietz for Halloween, so My Halloween costume is from SBC. I have this little Coke bottle from my shop, and with kids script that I'm going to cut in half. From SBC. And then this one again does not really match, but I thought it was cute with the claws. Freddy Krueger claws from Stick with Blanco, and then Nail Appointment from SBC. Look, it's all the rose colored. And then after that, I did place an order for pickup at Target, so I just hung out with my mom's until that was done. My aunt was there too, so that was cool. And I am out of little things, but I did the Target drive up. Wait, what color am I on? This color? No, this color. And then I came home and watched Pretty Little Liars. And then did some more true crime binging. I hate that I have to use fucking glitter header, but it is what it is. Actually, maybe I'll just use like a big box. And do that whole double thing. I always forget like that's an option. Okay, so for visiting my mom, I have these little bats and Visit Ma script. That's a custom in font 5. For my Target drive up, I have this little pickup car from Once More with Love and Target drive up script. That's a custom for my shop. And then I have this TV for Pretty Little Liars. And this little guy for True Crime Binge. Alright, it works out a little. And then on to Sunday, the first thing that I marked was that I slept in. Crooked. And then I marked designing. I think I might use like these and like overlap them. Designed, I played this game called Township. Literally I haven't played it since this day, but I marked it because I played it for a really long time, like a ridiculous amount of time. And I also did laundry. Just overlap this box. Okay. For sleeping in, I have this little skull and crossbones. I believe that's from Whimsical Cat Studio. I'm on sleep in script in font 4 from my shop. Designing, same thing, different day. Playing that Township game, I have this little Maru from Paper and Milk. Little gardening Maru. It's kind of like a farm city town game. And then Township script in font 5 that's still stuck to my nail. And then for laundry, I have this laundry detergent from my shop and a laundry script from SBC. second half of the day, I watched Edward Scissorhands. It's probably the first time I've ever said Scissorhands. I don't know why, I just like trip over that word, or that name. And watch Pretty Little Liars after. I had a true crime binge, probably with Joseph. Oh my god, I'm like so out of things to use. I guess I'll just use this pattern thing and then cut. Oh wait, no, just kidding, because that's all used. I'll cut this because then I played Game Pigeon with Laurel. Okay. So for watching Edward Scissorhands, I have this little Kim Boggs character from Once More with Love, and then this Edward Scissorhands script from SBC for Pretty Little Liars, HBO Max TV, Pretty Little Liars script, true crime, oh god, and then for playing Game Pigeon with Laurel, I actually made myself Game Pigeon icons, but I figured these would be okay to use. However, this was like the first day that she was like really into it. So the Laurel is a custom script in font 5, and then this is from my shop. I'm pretty sure I just call them Pong icons. I don't actually know. But that is this spread. I did this all in one friggin' day. Woohoo. I'm gonna throw it in my planner and then I'll be right back. Here's the finished spread. I actually don't hate the pink with it. I wasn't sure, like if you watch my kit lineup, you'd see like I wasn't sure about the pink with it, but I think it works because of like the neutrals, and it's kind of like a neutral pink. But yeah, let me flip through what is left of this kit. A bunch of flags because I had too much stuff to mark. I cut that. Not much here. Obviously black little things. Not much there. Not much there. One box, and then like the payday flag that doesn't match Tuesdays. So that was it for this video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you next time. Bye.